My husband is a very type A, anal retentive, overachiever. So during this old pandemic, he had to make an office in our home. And he would come out every morning and give me this huge list of things that he thought I should be doing. Hard things. Hard things. Things like paint the hallway or something like that. And I said, excuse me, but I stay in my gown until the 3rd hour of the Today Show. My husband's very quiet, very introverted. He doesn't like to chat. And so, you know, men only have so many words that they can use in a day. And he uses his up at work. And then comes home and has nothing to say to me and just gets in a big chair and stares into space. And I need people. I need to talk, Curtis. So I stand in the kitchen and just talk to myself. And then we go to get in the bed, and of course then he knows me. You know, all of a sudden he knows me and tries to touch me. I'm like, I'm sorry, excuse me, do we know each other? I can't even think about going on one of these trips until I can get through Christmas. And I don't mean to sound like everything falls on me, but everything falls on me. I love my family, but they don't do anything to help me. I do all the decorating, the cooking, the cleaning, the wrapping, the shopping, all that. Last year, on December the 24th, my husband said to me, can I help you do anything? And I said, I'm going to beat you to death. And I can't think about this trip because I got to get ready for Christmas. And I get so torn up that I want to take to the bed. I want to take to the bed. But I can't take to the bed because if I take to the bed, nobody's going to have Christmas. She enjoys office work. And for Santa Claus this past Christmas, she wanted a filing cabinet. And that's what she wanted. And she likes, you know, big tape dispensers and all that kind of stuff. And in our house, she has offices set up all over our house. And she's always talked to herself. And we like to sneak and watch her because she'll be doing office work. She has her little Barbie phone or cell phones and old cordless phones, and she'll be calling people up and chewing them out over the phone. She says, well, if you can't get this order in, I'm taking my business elsewhere. She says she wants to work for Geico when she gets older. For her 8th birthday, you know how mamas will call you and say, what's she into? What can I get her? And I said, well, she needs office supplies. Do y'all remember being in high school and just hormones running through you and you're like, I want to make out in a car? I remember. I wish I felt that way now. I wish I felt that way now. I could get a new purse out of that. So you girls that have got young boys, I'm sorry to tell you, but you have to hand him over to another woman. And my boy said to me, Mom, she is my best friend. She's going to be my wife. I'm supposed to cling to her. That's biblical. And I thought, why did I show him the Bible?
Turn the lights off in this place, and she shines just like a star. And I swear I know her face, I just don't know who you are. Turn the music up in here, I still hear her loud and clear, like she's right there in my ear, telling me that she wants to own me, to control me. Come closer,
cussing, and I said, nobody's gonna cuss in this house. And when I mean cuss, like the F word, F-A-R-T, no ma'am, no ma'am. And so I said, nobody's gonna call anybody butt or stupid, all right? Not to mention nasty, terrible words, but I said, nobody's gonna call anybody butt or stupid. They did exactly like I told them. Those first two would have never uttered a word. That third one came along. It started out with spell cussing. She'd come in a room and go, what the H? She calls my husband Chuck. His name is Chuck. She go, Chuck, you a-hole. And my husband just gets so tickled. And then she'd come in a room and go, what's up, mofos? There was another time that we went to Alaska, and my husband signed us up for the largest zip line in North America. And we got on a rickety school bus with a high school boy driving that was high on marijuana. And he drove us up to the top of that mountain, and we all got out, and he said, okay, listen, there's a couple of grizzlies that live up here. If they pop up out of that rock, just run. Well, I was taking care of my little mom and daddy. I couldn't tour, so I would go and spend the night with my little mom and daddy. And my little mama had to have soft foods there for a while, so that's why I got on that Jello kick. And I sat there and ate all that with my little mama, and then all of a sudden my stomach was laying on my legs. Look at all these good-looking men. Lord, I did not know all y'all were coming. I wouldn't have been talking about my stomach on my legs. Look at y'all in these half-zip golf pullovers. Hello. That says health insurance to me. But I want y'all to know that with those first two, I was on top of my game. I really was. I was helping in the classroom, and I was bringing muffins, and I was all up in there. And then at night, I would be doing flashcards, and I'd be drilling those first two. You're going to make 100 on this spelling test, and I mean it. Oh, and they were scared to death. That third baby, I remember asking one of her teachers, can she read? I've got a good friend that has been through a divorce, and I've watched her go through this, and she's really doing well. She's doing great. She's quit eating bread, and she's doing sit-ups in the living room, and she looks like a movie star, and she wants a man. She's ready to get out there and get another man, and it is on like Donkey Kong. And I've sat here and watched her go through this, and I thought, oh my Lord, if I had to get out here and get a man at 57, after I've eaten all this Jello. Yes. It would take $1,000 just to groom what all I've got going on. But anyway, so my middle one, I said, it's your birthday. What do you want? She goes, well, I could use some new prescription glasses. And I said, oh, good. Why don't we get you a flu shot to go with that?